Hello there. I was just catching up on a little light political reading, but I wanted to take some time to talk to you about something I see a lot of coaches, consultants, and information marketers messing up, and that is how to build authority in your niche with your content. So, if you've ever read the book Influence by Robert Cialdini, you probably know that becoming an authority is one of the easiest ways to gain influence and persuasive ability with an audience. If you want to convince people, if you want to share your gift, if you want to get people to listen to you, especially in this attention economy, then you have to prove that you are an authority. And we'll talk about 5 ways to do this in this video with your content. But let's first talk about 3 reasons you want to be an authority. Number 1, it's going to make people trust you more. People trust people that they think are experts. If you go back to the prison experiment with B.F. Skinner, I believe they call it the Stanford experiment, you'll see that when people are placed in a position of authority, people listen. It's one of the reasons I dress up and wear suits, because I find that if you're a guy in a suit, people tend to listen to you more. Number 2, it's going to make it easier for you to market your services and your products, because when people view you as an authority, they're going to be more open to working with you rather than you being a middleman for someone else's system, or you just kind of being someone who teaches something they happen to be interested in. You want them to accept you as the authority in your niche. And number 3, it allows potential students to get small W's, small wins. And this is really important. Back when I used to do dating coaching, I would find that the students who had been trying some of the stuff that I talked about in videos or in blogs were much better students. They were more open to trying stuff, they were more open to critique and constructive criticism, and they were much more coachable, because they had gotten a few small wins. They'd been able to read something online, go out and start a conversation with a woman, and it worked. And you see the same thing. I don't generally buy programs from people unless I've tried something out and gotten a small win, whether it's a new way to use Evernote or, a new tactic for AdWords. So those are 3 reasons to establish yourself as an authority with your content. Now let's get into 5 ways to do that. Number 1, give away all your best stuff. All your best stuff that you have, whatever your best tips are, tricks, techniques, give it away. That's one of the reasons I do all these videos. I give all my best stuff to you, because if you can see all my best stuff, you're going to see the value in that, and then the real kind of sale, I guess, process for me is in you wanting me to do that for you. If you see that I know what I'm talking about, you see the value in these videos, I believe that you're going to want me to do that for you if you don't want to do it yourself. So really give your best stuff away. Don't hold stuff back. Don't put your best stuff in your products. Give your best stuff away up front for free. Number 2 is a little bit tricky for people. And that's because we all want to do a lot of stuff. But the second way to become an authority is to pick one thing. And I'll give you 2 examples here. First example is Jeff Walker. Jeff does launches. I just came back from LaunchCon. They had a small room for them and had 850 people. Why? Because all Jeff does is talk about launches. Another example, Lisa Sasevich. All she does is talk about selling on stage. I've been in her events with 500, 600 people easily filling up rooms. Why? Because there's one thing they focus on. I am massively guilty of this in my own business, because I talk about AI, I talk about a bunch of different things, but you want to just focus on one thing, and that's why recently I've been focusing strictly on content marketing for coaches and consultants. Number 3, you're going to want to share case studies and success stories. Case studies and success stories. And you don't want to just do what people do on Facebook, where they just post screenshots and say, here's a message from my client, or, here's how much money I made. That stuff's good, but we all know that stuff can be doctored. What you want to post is real people. Real people talking to you, testimonials in the form of success stories, interviews. Case studies are great because you can break down exactly how it happened. As the market gets more advanced and more mature, people are going to want to know the how, not just, what. You want to have to be able to show them not just what you did, but also how you did it. And that's where case studies and success stories come in. Number 4, you're going to want to curate. You're going to want to find the best stuff in your niche and share it. This is what I do in my This Week in Content Marketing series. I'm always posting stuff from other people because I want to share good stuff with you. I want to serve you, my audience of coaches and consultants who want to get better at content marketing, and I don't want to just do that through my stuff. I know that I am not the only person teaching this, and I'm not the only good person teaching that. By sharing other people who teach what you teach and have valuable stuff to say, you don't water your market down, you don't kind of lose your list or any of those kind of terms that people worry about. Instead, you grow trust and you grow authority, because if you post stuff from other people that's good, people are going to see that not only do you know what you're talking about, but you know what's good out in the marketplace as well. And number 5, my last tip for growing your authority is to create a variety of different types of content. If you look at what I do blogs, I do videos, I tweet, I do lives, I do infographics, I do a bunch of stuff. I write books, because I want to give you a variety of different ways to learn from me. Because I know different people learn at different speeds and they learn in different ways. And some of my stuff catches on better in different forms. And the same thing is going to be true to you. So do a variety of things, switch it up, and eventually you will begin to build your authority in your niche. That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon.